but I am the president. Okay, I know it's pretty hard for you to take it from a man of color, but we're going to do this by the book. Yeah, man, but man, the worst. But anyway, man, I'm just so thankful that, man, I even got a platform where I can produce my First Amendment right. Freedom of speech, man. You can't censor me, man. And this is a tag on it, if you see, because no community guidelines is stronger than the First Amendment. You understand what I'm saying? This is how they get you. We have community guidelines. No community guidelines is higher than the Supreme Court. Your First Amendment, freedom of speech. You understand? You giving it up. That's why the lady, what's her name? Janice, Janice or something. The lady who came out with that pandemic movie, Morkowitz, Jane, what's her name? Judy. Her name's Judy. Yeah, Judy Morkowitz or something. She came out with that thing and they took it off because she was spreading the truth. Because people don't think. When they take your videos down, that when you tell people the truth about this whole system, the whole system, when you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, it's about forgiveness. That's the whole system, man. If you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, it's about unforgiveness. Like the course that we on is because of unforgiveness. See, that's why Jesus came. That's why Jesus came, because we had to keep on sacrificing these animals and sacrifice. No, he became the ultimate sacrifice for our sin, because it was a scapegoat. Remember the animal was a scapegoat at first, then the holies of holies and the tabernacle and all that. That's us now. Remember, the veil was rent from top to bottom, not bottom to top, to show that God did it. So you could come boldly to the throne of grace. That's why we're prayer warriors. You made it a house or a den of thieves. Remember? That's what he said. You shall not call my Father's house a den of thieves, but it's supposed to be called a house of prayer. Man, that's Jesus, man. He's telling the truth. We are the house of prayer. That's why the effectual fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. It changes things. It does more than just the change that I was talking about. That was for the alphabet soup. Yeah, I was setting my book up for Google, because Google got that 2030 agenda, that agenda 21. Y'all got to get, man, come on, man. Get with the Holy Spirit. He will guide you into all truth. Yes, when the Comforter, whom the Father will send in my name, will guide you into all truth. Not some truth, all truth. But let me roll with this, man, because I'm gonna come back with a part 2, because it's almost an hour. But here at MikiBlik.com, you just believe. But if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime, man. I love y'all, man. And I pray for everybody who's going through some different situations during this pandemic. I pray that y'all come out on the other side looking just like how when they came through the storm, when Jesus stepped in the boat, when he walked on the water. But remember, Peter did too. Peter walked in the place of impossibility. But I love y'all, man. In Jesus' name, man. I hit y'all back in part 2. This is I don't remember how I started out, but I just felt like talking about something, man, because I think that in the climates we are in, we got to understand the Democratic Party is leaving us out to dry, who I'm not a part of it no more. I'm voting for Trump this year. Yes, I'm voting for Trump. And I voted for Barack Obama twice. You know what I'm talking about? And he didn't do nothing for us. Not only he didn't do nothing for us, he wasn't for us, period. You know, I don't care how much charisma I have. Yes. But look, we're going to do this by the book. We're going to do this. Look, we're going to call me. Shut up. I told you I am the. I'm telling you, Barack, he ain't do nothing for us, man. But Miki come to tell you the truth, and I just hope that he repents of all the wrong that he's done, you know, for the Negro, Hebrew, Israelite. That's what I'm fighting for, man. The Black Lives is the Egyptians. Walk like an Egyptian. They was programming you. Remember that song? Walk like an Egyptian. Well, they programming. They was programming. Now, Joe Biden, you're not black if you don't vote for me. That's an Egyptian making you an Egyptian. You're not black anyway. You're a Hebrew Israelite. Hebrew. The blacks are the pharaohs and the Egyptians who had us in bondage. Yes. Come on, put it together. You doing it. You are the slave man that was in Egypt. That's our forefathers. Remember, because God told us in 28 of Deuteronomy, I'm going to send them back in the ships. There are people going to go in the ships, Moses, a second time into Egypt. And they're going to worship the wood of God and stone. Wood and stone. The God of wood and stone. And they're going to be sold as slaves. And no man will be willing to buy them. God told us. He told us who we are. Shem, line of Shem. But I love y'all, man. Let me get up off here because this is almost. I hope people watch this because this is really. Hopefully it's entertaining. I don't know, but I just felt good, comfortable talking to y'all because I just believe. MikiBlik.com, man. I love y'all, man. Miki Blik. God, Jesus is everything, man. God is everything. In Jesus Christ, man. In Jesus' name. I love y'all, man. In Jesus' name. And I'll be back for another episode. In Jesus' name. It's Miki. Just believe.